Hey Zing family, this is Dave Rayburn coming to you today. Hey, what I want to talk to you about today is about developing habits. I've got some very interesting facts for you. There was a Dr. Maxwell Maltz that was a plastic surgeon back in the 1950s. He had done surgeries such as nose jobs and things such as that, and he noticed that the average person, after he would perform a nose job, it would take them about 21 days, and in 21 days they would get used to seeing their new nose. Also, he noticed that any amputees that lost an arm or a leg, he noticed that he thought that it would take about 21 days for them to get used to losing that arm or leg. So therefore, he put out that, a habit or developing a habit took about 21 days on average. Well, after he made that comment, motivational speakers such as Zig Ziglar and guys like that took that comment and they ran with it. And they talked about that for years. It was written in books and so forth and so on. Well, here's the interesting fact. A university did a study in London, and they found out on average it took 66 days to 200 days for the average person to develop a habit. Well, point being that 66 days was the average for the average person. Well, you know what? Me and my wife for the past 4 years have been getting up every morning at 4:30. We go to the gym, we work out every morning religiously, and we rarely ever miss. And now it's to the point that if I do miss, I begin to feel guilty. And sometimes, I'll get up in the morning and, well, most mornings I feel like I've been hit by a bus and I don't feel like getting up. But you know what? Every day I get up, I make my feet hit that floor, I get up and I get to the gym. Because I know, first of all, it's about my health. And I have to get there and get it done. But I remember back when I first got started, I tried probably 10 times in my life to get up at 4, 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning and go to the gym and work out, sometimes 6 and 7 o'clock. And I'm like, this is just awful. I'm not going to do it anymore. I just can't. And I quit. And I might do it for 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 days, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I quit. And I always end up regretting quitting. But you know what? I finally got up. I went after it. I made a goal. I was determined that I was not going to quit, that I was going to see the course. I was going to make sure, stay the course, and make sure that I achieved my goals. Ladies and gentlemen, let me say this to you. If you would begin to apply that to your business, if you'll get up every day and make sure that you stay focused, that's why I always ask a person, if you're going to get started in this business, you've got to make a minimum of a 1-year commitment. You've got to get excited about your business. You've got to become a crusader. You've got to get up every day. I don't care if it's an hour a day, 8 hours a day, 30 minutes a day, whatever it is, you've got to make an attempt to get out and work your business every day. Consistency is what wins in this industry. So many people get it started in their business. They go out, they'll work for 2 weeks, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. They lose sight of their vision. The next thing you know, they crash and burn. Oh, I'm just going to quit because this doesn't work. Well, I got news for you. Anything that's worth anything requires time, it requires effort, and it requires time spent doing and developing your strategies and developing your business and developing your habits. You've got to make your business become a habit. You've got to stay focused, and you've got to have that drive and that tenacity to say, I am going to win. You know what? It's a funny thing. I don't understand why people will take that attitude about building their own business. Think of it this way. How many people that get involved in this industry, they get up every day miserable, and they drive every day. They get up the same time every day. They drive past the same store in the morning, maybe stop and get the same biscuit with the sausage biscuit with the same coffee. They may go by the same coffee shop, and they'll drive into the same desk every day or the same business every day, and they will sit there for 8 or 10 hours a day. They're miserable. They hate it. They complain about it, and it's the worst thing in the world to them. But they'll do it every day. You know why? Because they've performed that task over and over and over, and it's now become a habit, and they think that that's what they have to do or they're never going to make it. People, I'm asking you today to begin to change your thinking. Get your thinking cap on and understand that you don't need to go work for the other guy. You need to go do it for yourself, and do it for yourself. Do it for your family. Make a life-changing decision today and say, today is my day. I'm going to stay the course. And you know what? If Social Zing's not for you, great. Don't do it. Go find you an opportunity that you can stick with, that you can win at. But you know, I want to say this to you. If you can't do Social Zing, get out of the industry. Because this is the greatest product that I've ever worked with. You know, today I've been on the phone with multiple leaders out there across the country. Warren Hoover, just numerous people. I can't even begin to think today. My mind is tired. It's Friday. But I'm going to tell you something. All of these guys have that drive and that tenacity. They're excited, and they're out there every day building their business. So I want to encourage you today. Begin to do it. You build your business for you and your family. Today is your day you dreamed of yesterday. Now, guys, let's go make it happen and begin to dream again. And let's do it together. All right, we're a family. Have a great day.